What up, guys? Can you hear me? I'm so excited. Let's go. Switch 2. New Nintendo hardware, man. It's been too long. Good morning, everybody. Thank you guys for getting up early. I know it's an early one for a lot of you. Just in time, everybody. Can you hear everything okay? Nice. Dude, Nintendo is the OG. I'm so excited. Mario Kart, let's go. This one's the one we know, so they gotta start with the easy one. I hope Mario Kart sees big improvements besides just more racers.
Let's go! Yahoo!
Yeah, cheers. Thanks, Cookies. So far, it looks like Mario Kart, which is good. Boats, snowmobiles, planes, jumping, big old tracks. Cheers. Kingdom Legend, thank you. All right, what's the new trick for Mario Kart, you guys? Grinding. Okay. Some skate-inspired Mario Kart. Was that a cow driving a cart? Outfit changes. That's cool. Yep, outfit changes. Mario Kart World. Is it all connected? Is it like an open world Mario Kart?
I'm Koichi Kawamoto, and I'll be one of your guides for today's Nintendo Direct. I'm the producer for Nintendo Switch 2.
I'm Takuhiro
What a
Doto,
title, huh?
the director for Nintendo Switch 2.
And I'm Tetsuya Sasaki, the hardware design lead for Nintendo Switch 2.
What you just saw was Mario Kart World, launching exclusively on Nintendo Switch 2. Now, what do you think this brand new Mario Kart game will be like?
A brand new entry in the Mario Kart series is launching exclusively on the Nintendo Switch 2 system. Welcome to this vast world. Kart races are held throughout various regions that span the globe. Depending on the time of day and weather conditions, the atmosphere will change.
Time of day and weather. All the maps are connected. That's awesome.
And in this Mario Kart game, you can go off the racetrack and drive virtually everywhere in this world. In the classic Grand Prix, race through 4 courses in a bid for first place. But don't sleep at the wheel. You'll also drive to the next course as part of the competition. With 24 drivers in each race, the most in series history, the competition is gearing up.
Nice.
Introducing Knockout Tour.
I mean, that's enough.
Race non-stop from one corner of the world to another.
Don't, I hope I don't have too low expectations,
multiple
but
checkpoints
I'm
along
already
the way.
happy with this.
If you're below the placement shown when you hit a checkpoint, you'll be eliminated. Can you make it all the way to the finish line?
If they're making Mario Kart open world,
You can also freely
then
drive
they're
around
definitely
this vast
making the
world
next
in
Mario
free roam.
open world. Like Nintendo is modernizing their
off-road, you can
their
explore new
franchises
areas and
into like
So drive
more
wherever
modern
your heart
game
takes
design.
you.
Obviously,
You can also go
It
for
looks
scenic
great.
drives with friends. And even take photos together at different locations.
cute. Lily loves a good photo mode. Catch me wasting all my time in free mode. Yeah, I know.
A brand new race across the entire
That'll
world
be so much
starts
fun.
here.
And like, I just
Mario
got
Kart
Lily into Mario
World.
Kart not that long
The game
ago.
launches on the same day as Nintendo Switch 2. More
And,
details about this title
She
will be
always
shared in
beats
an
me on
upcoming
Rainbow
Mario
Road,
Kart
like
World
legit.
Direct.
Like I don't
So
let her
be
win.
on the lookout for
You know,
more
I
information
race her and
in the future.
you know, I don't go that easy on her. You know what I mean?
Mario Kart
And she
World
like
launches
whoops
the
me on
same
Rainbow
day as
Road
Nintendo
on
Switch 2.
any Rainbow Road map. It's crazy.
We'll share more details in the future, so we hope you're looking forward to it.
Yes, we are.
Next, we'd like to introduce some of the new features of Nintendo Switch 2.
C button. Let's go.
These are the Joy-Con 2 controllers for Switch 2. And on the right Joy-Con 2, we've added a new C button.
You did. What is it?
Let's take a look at some new experiences it offers.
Codename Campus. What is it? Nice. The new animation is the Joy-Cons slamming together. That's fun.
I'm still ahead of all of you guys. Woo!
That was me.
That was you.
I think.
So quick.
Voice chat.
No.
Welcome to 2015 Nintendo. Thank you for doing it.
Introducing Game Chat, a new feature for Nintendo Switch 2.
Hey, what's up?
Domainer, first time chatter, connect. Yeah, I know. Connect, community. What do we got?
With
What
this
are we calling
feature,
it?
you'll be able to communicate
chatting,
with friends
welcome.
and family while playing a game.
Should we follow you? Yeah.
It took more than 100,000 years. I know. I know. It's okay. Like
While using the
Nintendo,
Game Chat feature,
Nintendo slow
your
rolls
voice is
social
recognized by a
content like this
microphone built
because
into the
they're a
system.
family company and they know that a lot of kids play their games.
It can
So
pick
I
up your
respect
speaking
the
voice
fact that they're
clearly,
cautious
even
about
from
this
a
stuff,
distance.
especially as a gamer dad.
All right, let's keep going. Let's make a left right
And
here.
this,
Let's make a
When
like,
it's noisy around
this
you,
is why
your
I got
voice
my
will
kid a
still come
Switch
through
and
clearly,
not,
letting you
you know,
chat with ease.
a Steam Deck or like some, you know,
Okay, nice.
It does
an
look
Xbox or
beautiful.
something.
I like
You
it.
know what I mean?
And you can use this feature in handheld mode too, letting you easily chat with
But it
friends
is
and
about
family.
time that they figured this out
If
for
you open the
and made
chat
it kid
menu
friendly.
and turn on game screen sharing,
Good job, good job. There we go, there we go.
you can also share your game screen.
That's awesome.
Did you see
Screen
somebody just, like,
sharing,
go on top
voice
of that
chat.
dinosaur?
Really? They can do that?
Can do it?
You guys are just did it.
Oh, I want to do it too.
Oh, shoot. Oh, ooh. Oh, he's trying to eat me. He's trying to eat me.
Okay, I got it. I got it.
Oh, no, 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 no.
Yay!
Okay. You can chat to your heart's content.
Animal Crossing.
Even
Man,
while playing different games.
if they tease the next
Yeah,
Animal
I know
Crossing,
that one. It's so hard, right? It's tough.
it'll bring a tear to my
wow.
eye.
I'm like
I'll be
in
so
the sky
happy.
right here. I'm like, I fell.
I don't
I'm
think
falling,
they
I'm
will,
falling.
though.
Okay, we got it. We're safe, we're safe.
Kirby.
That's like, for me, that's like
cute.
stretch goals. You know what I mean? Because it's only been 5
You
years.
can adjust the size of
Which
your game
isn't
screen.
quite long enough for the cycle. I mean, if they did it,
Guys,
it's not like it's impossible.
lost,
But if
like,
they did,
Go.
I'd be so happy with that. Because I just
Or
adore
expand
Animal
another
Crossing. I
friend's
always
game
have.
screen.
You gotta get above that wall that's to your left. You're almost
New
there. It's just like
Horizons
the
deserved
wall. Like,
better.
once you get past the wall.
Yes and no. Like,
wall
New
ride.
Horizons, I wish they did more with New Horizons,
So
but
everyone
it's the
can
biggest
watch them
and
play.
best Animal Crossing they've ever made
I think I know
at
where
the
you are. I
same
think I know where
time.
are.
You know what I
Wait,
mean?
wait, wait. Okay,
So,
I think we have.
they definitely raised the bar for it.
Ooh, okay.
Oh, nice.
I know that
take
there's
a picture
people
here.
that still swear by New Leaf and stuff.
Oh, yo.
But
I like your pose.
Animal Crossing
On
New
the
Horizons,
right Joy-Con 2 controller,
they really
there's
did
an
a lot.
additional
I
button.
also wanted them to support
With
it longer.
the C button, You can pull up a
I think
chat
after
menu.
its sales, because it's the second best-selling game after Mario
Actually,
Kart,
guys, I got a call.
I really
right now,
think that
so,
they're going
I'll be
to
right back,
support the next one a lot more.
Here, you can quickly and easily mute yourself and more. And there's this. By connecting this camera to the
It
system,
will always remind me of 2020. Yeah, what's up, Nicolad? Welcome. Thanks for getting up early, bro. I messaged you after I realized that I
How's
didn't
everyone
quite
doing?
get the time
Good?
right. I'm sorry
you
about
can
that, by the
appear
way,
on
you
screen
guys.
and video chat while playing a game.
Your face is on here.
Wait, Nick, how was your test yesterday?
It was good.
No.
Here's how it looks with just the camera feed.
I'm way behind, guys.
There you go. I bet you like
Can you wait for me?
Please look forward to games which use your camera feed like this.
Okay.
Okay.
No, wait.
I don't know if I
Go
want
then.
everybody's
Let's
face
Go a little more this way.
on my Mario Party.
Using game chat. Even when
But
you're
it's cute,
apart,
though.
you can play games and hang out as if you were together in the same room. Play together or compete in online multiplayer games.
That's cool. There's like a
Chat
green
while
screen,
playing your
like a
personal
streamer mode,
favorites.
where like it puts you over your own gameplay.
Decide your own rules for a retro game competition. Or
Oh,
hold a
you can
sports
play
competition
the
between
virtual
families.
console together. That's awesome.
All together, anytime, anywhere. Game chat.
Yeah, game chat. You guys discovered game
What
chat.
did you think?
That's awesome.
In developing Game Chat, our goal was for you to enjoy playing online with others more closely, including family and friends. Almost as if you're all playing together in the same place.
Dude, Animal Crossing.
The camera you saw in the trailer is the
Was-
Nintendo Switch 2 camera,
Oh, cool.
which will be available on the same day as Switch 2.
All right.
A Nintendo Switch Online membership will be required to use Game Chat.
We know Nintendo.
However, since we'd like as many people as possible to experience Game Chat, it will be available without a membership for a limited time. We hope you'll try it out.
They'll give us a trial. Thanks,
Additionally,
Nintendo.
Game Chat supports the Nintendo Switch Parental Controls app,
Good.
and different settings can be adjusted. For example, whether parental
Oh,
permission
that's
is
cool. So
always
you can,
required when a
instead of
child
using
wants
your
to use
face, you
Game
can have an
Chat to play with their
avatar,
friends.
it seems, which is awesome for kids.
We'd like to introduce another new experience you can share with family and friends. On Nintendo Switch, even if you just have one game, you can pass a Joy-Con controller to a friend and play together. But on Nintendo Switch 2, you can play together locally on multiple systems using just one game, with Game Share.
Game share. Cool.
As shown here, even games that require multiple screens
They hinted
can
at
be
this
played
with
if
the
one
virtual
person owns a
console,
compatible
like
game.
the virtual
With Game
cartridge
Share,
thing.
you can
that
temporarily
you
share
can,
compatible games with others
that
who
they're gonna
also
let
have
their
Nintendo
digital
Switch
games
2
kind of be
or
shared a little
Nintendo
bit
Switch
more,
system. You can
which is
share a
good.
game with up to 3 other systems at a time.
3 systems at a time. That's nice.
Game Share also supports online play with other
So
Switch
4
2
total,
systems,
which is a full
and
party.
You can use
That's
it with
awesome.
friends
So
via
if
Game
you-
Chat,
if you
which we
have-
showed earlier.
You know, a game,
Game Share can
and
only
you have,
be used with compatible
friends,
games. This feature is planned for
then
several
everyone
titles,
can play.
starting with
No
a
one-
free
not
update
everyone
for
has to buy
Clubhouse
it.
Games
That's cool.
51 Worldwide Classics on Nintendo Switch. Game Share support is also planned for select games exclusive to Nintendo Switch 2.
you
so
can
we
play
hope you'll look
Horizon on
forward to it.
Switch. I think we're talking about
Up
talking
next-
about Animal Crossing New Horizons.
We'd like to show you the Nintendo
Are they
Switch
still gonna
2
do
system
this?
itself.
Or are they gonna do something else?
Please take a look.
Are we still snapping Nintendo? Those are the big questions, you know?
At 7.9 inches, Switch 2 has a bigger built-in screen. Here's how that compares to Nintendo Switch.
8-inch screen.
The system's
We
thickness
knew about
remains the
that.
same. With approximately double the pixels
OLED
compared to
Switch doesn't
Switch,
feel
you
small.
can enjoy games in greater detail on the 1080p screen. The screen supports
120
up to 120
FPS.
frames per second, allowing for smoother gameplay in supported titles.
They're not saying their games are going to run at 120 FPS, are they? Because that would be a
The
big
LCD screen is
overachievement, I
more
think, for
vivid
Nintendo.
and supports HDR, providing more
People, I think,
contrast
were just
between
hoping
light
for
and dark
60.
areas of the images.
Like high def 60 frames, I think was like the gold
The
standard
all-new
people thought they
Joy-Con
might
2
get.
controllers connect magnetically. Strong magnets keep the controllers firmly attached to the system. Detach a controller easily by pressing the release button on the back.
Okay. This is all stuff we kind of knew. The new Joy-Cons look much
and SR
better.
buttons are bigger for greater comfort and control when playing with a Joy-Con 2 held horizontally. The left and right sticks are now larger.
Tetris 120. Yeah, Tetris
Each
120
Joy-Con 2
FPS.
controller can be used as a mouse to play
Yes.
with compatible games.
Dude, this
Both
is
the
going to be a
left and
game
right
changer for
Joy-Con 2
indie games.
support mouse controls. By adjusting the
The
audio
mouse
balance
controls
between
for
the
like
ranges,
for Steam
sounds
indies,
from the built-in
amazing.
speakers are
That's
clearer
gonna be so good.
and more natural in handheld and tabletop modes.
I love buying little indies
It
on
has
my
a
Switch
built-in
if I want to
microphone,
play them in the
so
living
you can
room.
voice chat with friends
But,
anytime via game chat.
What was the last one?
It
I
also
bought-
uses noise-canceling technology to filter sounds, so your voice will come through clearly.
I bought a game called Potion Craft on Steam,
Even if you don't
and
have a
Shauna wanted to
surround
play
sound system, games can be enjoyed with more
And,
immersive,
she got it on her
three-dimensional
Switch.
sound, as if it were coming from
it, and the
all
controls were
around you.
awful. Nintendogs.
Place your Nintendo Switch 2 however you like with a large, sturdy stand. You can move it freely, like this. In addition to the USB-C port found on the bottom of the system, there's one on top as well. It's handy for connecting a USB-C camera or charging in tabletop mode.
Nice.
Nintendo Switch 2 comes with 256 gigabytes of internal storage.
Nice.
8 times that of Nintendo Switch for storing your game downloads, save data, and more.
Thank you, Nintendo.
Reading and writing data is also faster.
The Switch was stingy on internals.
Use the
Support,
Nintendo Switch
like
2
storage.
dock to connect to your TV and enable up to 4K resolution for compatible games. HDR
Nice.
is also supported in TV mode.
Can I get some sexy guys in the chat over that? 4K. It's going to be upscaled, right?
The Nintendo Switch 2 dock has a built-in fan that keeps your system cool.
There he is.
This helps keep performance stable.
4K, you say?
On Nintendo Switch 2, you can play Nintendo Switch 2 games, as well as compatible Nintendo Switch games. Physical and digital games are supported.
The new Joy-Con controller looks nice too.
As you just saw, Nintendo Switch 2 isn't simply an improved Nintendo Switch. We redesigned the system from the ground up and packed in lots of new gameplay features. And to help players better understand the Switch 2 hardware, we're currently developing this game. Mr.
Okay.
Kawamoto!
Here's their like weird
Hello.
launch game that they
My
always
current
do.
location is actually inside the game itself. This is Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour,
Nice.
exclusive to Nintendo Switch 2.
This will probably be pack-in, huh?
I'm standing over here. Okay, everyone, join me inside the game.
Okay.
There are a lot of question mark icons here. Let's examine them. This sign reads, "Where are the magnets?" The Joy-Con 2 controllers attach to the system with magnets. And those magnets are inside the system.
That's
The SL and SR buttons on the Joy-Con 2 are made of metal, so that's how they attach to the system.
nice.
A
Clever.
magnetic circuit is formed between them, so they won't easily detach. Through examining signs like these, you can discover all sorts of secrets about Nintendo Switch 2. Another example, the Joy-Con 2 controllers have mouse controls. And when combined with the gyroscopes, you can even do something like this. You can adjust the position of the golf club and aim for the cup by rotating the Joy-Con too.
It's very Nintendo. I like it.
By combining the mouse controls and gyroscopes, things like this are possible. There are secrets to discover even as you're playing minigames and tech demos. Some of the secrets range from the unique features of the system to tiny details you might not notice until they're pointed out. There are plenty. Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour will launch as a paid digital game on the same day as Nintendo Switch 2.
A paid
so please
digital?
check it out if you're interested.
They're not packing that in?
Now, I'd like
They're
to
not
share
packing
some
in the
more
System
information
Tour
regarding
app?
Nintendo Switch 2.
That seems... All right, come
This
on,
is the
Nintendo.
game card for Nintendo Switch 2 titles. It's the same shape as Nintendo Switch game cards, but it's now red and it has much faster data reading speeds.
Nice.
Next up is
They
additional
painted the game
storage.
cards, you guys.
Switch 2 will only work with micro SD express cards. They're a different type of SD card and will make high-speed data transfers possible.
That's cool.
Please note that regular micro SD cards used for Nintendo Switch will not be compatible.
Please note that that 1 terabyte
Additionally, to transfer
Zelda
data from Switch
card
to
that I
Switch
bought,
2, you can
I
log
can't
into
use.
your Nintendo account to use the System Transfer feature. With this feature, you can transfer save data, digital games, and more. We're also
Ouch, yeah.
releasing a new Pro Controller.
Yay!
It has a C button, which launches Game Chat, and on the back, there are new GL and GR buttons, which you can
nice.
use to assign existing button controls.
Paddles. Paddle
In
controllers
addition,
for Switch.
an audio jack has been
Nice.
added. We've
the
introduced a
Switch
few
Pro
new
controller.
features, and after today's presentation, the official Nintendo Switch 2 website will go live. There will also be an Ask the Developer article on the website, where the three of us will talk about the development of Nintendo Switch 2. We hope you'll check that out as well.
And now, the Nintendo Switch 2 launch date.
Come on, June.
Nintendo Switch 2 launches on June 5th. We're very much looking forward to the day when you all get to experience it, so please wait just a bit longer.
I knew it. They're doing summer launch. Let's go.
Now,
And then that means we'll get a big
Broadly
launch for
speaking,
Christmas. They'll which will probably
on
be
Nintendo
Mario,
Switch
right?
2, you can play 3 types of games.
How
The
much?
first type is Nintendo Switch 2 games.
400.
These games take
If I had
advantage
to
of
guess,
the performance and
I think
features
everyone's
of
right
Switch
about
2.
the 400 sweet spot.
The second type is compatible games that were released on Nintendo Switch. Nintendo Switch 2 edition games are the third type. Some games that were released on Switch will receive upgraded versions that offer things like improved visuals,
Good.
unique ways to play on Switch 2, and more. Now, I'd like to show you the Nintendo Switch 2 edition of Super Mario Party Jamboree. Please take a look.
Sure.
Super Mario Party Jamboree is getting an upgrade on Nintendo Switch 2. The upgrade expands on the base game and adds new features, including mouse controls, audio recognition, more expressive rumble, and gameplay that uses a camera accessory, all of which can be accessed on Switch 2. Let's check out 3 new and updated modes. First up
Oh no,
is
Kingdom
Mario Party
Legend.
mode. With a single camera, up to 4 players can join the festivities. You'll be able to see each other's faces as you play,
Pets
so
can be
you can
expensive, man.
experience all the reactions and emotions in real time. Or 4 friends can take the party online. Up next, it's Bowser Live, a
Bowser
mode where the
Live.
livelier team wins. Bowser will bring you on stage to
Oh no.
hit blocks to collect the most coins, guide an RC car with your voice, go, and compete in other mini-games using full body movement and sound. Finally, take a ride on the mouse-controlled carnival coaster. With the safety bar lowered and secured, you're off. Use mouse controls to shoot down enemies while you feel the bumps and rumbles of the coaster.
That looks like fun.
When you enter a pipe, a mini game
We
will
played a lot
begin.
of Jamboree when it came
There's
out.
a bouldering game where 2 players each control
Me,
an
Shauna,
arm.
and Lily played it.
And
We
one
played it
where
like
you
every
shake a
night
can of
for
spray paint
a
and
little
quickly
while.
tag objects.
Lily just loved it.
Enjoy the thrill of these intuitive
It was her
mini-games.
first real Mario
How
Party
quickly
game.
can you reach the station? From mini games that use a camera, the built-in microphone, mouse controls, and rumble, the biggest party yet is getting even bigger. Super Mario Party Jamboree, Nintendo Switch 2 Edition, plus Jamboree TV launches on Nintendo Switch 2, July 24th. Nintendo Switch 2 players who already own Super Mario Party Jamboree can upgrade to Nintendo Switch 2 Edition plus Jamboree TV by purchasing an upgrade pack.
Okay. So they are going to make you
Please look forward to a
buy
new Mario Party
like a
experience,
DLC
where
to
you can see
upgrade
each
to
other's
Switch 2
reactions while
editions,
playing.
which
Let's continue presenting
Okay,
some more
you
Nintendo
know.
Switch 2 Edition games.
that's okay. Oh, everybody heard about this.
Nintendo Switch 2 editions of The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild and The Legend of Zelda
did
Tears of the
both.
Kingdom feature enhanced resolution and frame rates, and also support HDR, which makes the image more vibrant.
Now, is this a free
So
upgrade
you can
because
play
it's
with
just
smoother,
visuals?
higher definition graphics. Plus, you can get even more out of your adventures in Hyrule using Zelda Notes.
Okay.
This new feature can be accessed via the Nintendo Switch app on smart devices. It's a game-specific service that's exclusive to the Switch 2 editions of these titles. For example, it can help guide you to various locations, like shrines and Koroks you haven't found yet.
Guidance activating.
Really? I might
Proceed
actually
north.
go finish Koroks in Breath of the Wild. I burnt out like after I don't know how many few hundred. There's
Or
like
You
1,000.
can share your creations using QR codes
I couldn't
and
do
send
it.
them to another player to create in their game.
Okay. Yeah. I mean that's all right. I might use this to go finish the Korok stuff
We hope
just to
these
just
features will make
100%
your
the game.
adventures even more enjoyable. In Kirby and the Forgotten Land, you'll be able to enjoy an additional story exclusive to the Nintendo
I don't know
Switch
if
2
those
edition,
Zelda features
along
are
with
worth
improved
paying for
graphics
an
and
upgrade
frame
though. You know
rates.
what I mean? Like just to enhance the visuals a little bit. They already look great.
This story takes place
So
in
I
the
hope
Forgotten
that
Land
some of the
after being
upgrades
struck
are
by a
free, some of them are
powerful
paid,
meteor that's
depending
causing
on the
some
content.
mysterious changes. We hope you're looking forward to Kirby's new adventure.
I didn't buy. Oh, cool. There's like a whole like new world for
Metroid
that.
Prime 4 Beyond will have both a Nintendo Switch and a Nintendo Switch 2 edition.
Good. Good. Yeah, the new Metroid's gonna be fire. It's just gonna be fire.
In addition to standard controls, you can use mouse controls for intuitive gameplay on
I
Switch
loved
2.
Metroid Dread, by the way. Metroid Dread was excellent.
Plus, you can explore the immersive world in 4K at 60
and
frames
it's
per
kind of
second,
scared Lily. I played the
or
whole thing
enjoy
with her, and
smoother
she was
action in
like,
full HD
she got
at
really nervous when
120
those
frames per
when the
second.
Emmys chased you around.
Choose from these two modes, both of which support HDR, based on your preference and playstyle. Plus, Pokémon Legends ZA, which is scheduled to launch later this year, will not only receive a Nintendo Switch version, but a Nintendo Switch 2 edition as well. By taking advantage of the power of Switch 2, you can enjoy your adventure in Lumio City with enhanced resolution and frame rates.
Okay, good. It's as
The
expected.
Nintendo Switch 2 edition games you just saw will be available as both physical and digital versions.
Good.
And if you already own the Nintendo Switch version of a game, you can play the Nintendo Switch 2 edition by purchasing an upgrade pack. We hope you're looking forward to these Nintendo Switch 2 edition
All
games.
right, Nintendo. It's a
Next,
little
I'd
greedy.
like to introduce a brand new game featuring mouse controls with the Joy-Con 2 controllers. Please take a look.
It's a little greedy, but you know, it's not the end of the world. Uh-oh. Nintendo is doing some sweet 1989 DJ scratching. This looks cool. You talking about the Joy-Con issues? This looks like a cool little mouse control idea. It's like a Nintendo version of Rocket League, but with basketball. Rocket League with wheelchairs. Yeah, I kind of dig this though. Oh, nice. You can dunk with the ramps. That's really cool. Oh, sick. That looked cool.
In Drag and Drive, you'll use both Joy-Con 2 controllers as mice to intuitively pull off various moves. We hope you're looking forward to a new twist on 3-on-3 matches using
Drag
dual
and
mouse
Drive?
controls.
Did they call it?
Next, here are some games from our publishing and development partners coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
Okay, third-party stuff.
I have
Is this
long
Elden Ring?
observed the lands between.
Yeah, Nintendo
This world
is
in dire need of
is
repair.
showing up right now.
You can see them, can't you? The rays of grace that guide you through your burden.
Nintendo is like, you think we can't game, bro? How dare you?
I have no doubt you will become Elden Lord. May you take the throne.
Hey, I'm Greg Kasabin from Supergiant Games, here to say that Hades 2 is coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
As it
Our
should.
first ever sequel introduces the Princess of the Dead, an immortal witch out to vanquish the sinister Titan of Time. You'll battle beyond the underworld to the ends of the earth, getting to know dozens of characters from Greek myth in a story that reacts to your every setback and victory.
When
It's the kind of game you can quickly
when
pick
we
up
were
and play
waiting
whether you're
on
experienced
Fern,
with the
we
original
didn't
or
know
not.
if Fern was a boy or a
But for
girl.
more
We always
about
wait
Hades
to
2,
find out the gender.
later
We did
this
that
year.
with Lily as well. And when we were batting around names, I told Shauna about Millennium from Hades 2. I was like, and she's like, we really liked the way that name sounded, but at the end it was just a little too, it was a little too out there and specific to the game that was new, so we did not go with Millennium, but it's a very pretty name.
さらにゲームと連動するアミーボとアミーボカードも一緒にスイッチ2の発売日にお届けします。お楽しみに。
Initiating Arsenal boot sequence. Weapon safety mechanism confirmed. All operating at normal levels. Testing data link with spine. Normal. Commencing launch.
After 2 long wars where our freedom was restricted, we will finally be liberated from humans.
I'm in need of a new arsenal, new equipment, and money. I'm for sale, and you're buying.
Rebels! Thanks for the warm welcome!
This planet will be ours.
The Sovereign Axiom, the Trinitas, has almost completed a weapon that was created to destroy all humanity.
No! Because we're in the middle of a war. Don't you get it?
I won't just stop you. I'll tear you apart!
All children bring hope to our lives, don't they?
What are we, around the halfway point? There's still a lot of time.
Hey, this is Joseph Fares from Hazelight. I'm super excited for Split Fiction to come to Nintendo Switch 2. The game is a story about friendship. You play as Mio, who writes sci-fi, and Zoe, who writes fantasy. Together, they get trapped in their own stories, and it's up to you and a friend to help them break free. Now, let me tell you this, if you like It Takes Two, you're gonna love this one, trust me. And of course, you'll be able to play Split Fiction on the day Switch 2 launches.
Creative co-op games belong on
At
the
EA
Switch.
Sports,
You know,
we're bringing fans
Nintendo
together
is
across
a
the
great
world,
system for
both on the
creative
pitch
co-op stuff.
and on the gridiron. We're excited to announce that EA Sports FC will be coming to Nintendo Switch 2. Madden NFL will also be arriving on the Nintendo platform.
The Game Awards guy, yeah.
EA Sports, it's in the game.
He made a splash, didn't he?
Hi, I'm Alan Tu from Avalanche Software. We are bringing Hogwarts Legacy to Nintendo Switch 2. With enhanced graphics and seamless world transitions, you'll be immersed in the Wizarding world like never before. And the new mouse controls on Switch 2 give you even more ways to experience the adventure.
This game was fun, man.
Discover the enhanced magic when Hogwarts Legacy launches on the same day as Switch 2.
I'm not like a huge Harry Potter stan at all, but Legacy was pretty fun, and the magic system I thought was cool, and the game world was really cool and interesting to explore. Is this Tony Hawk? Man, it's been a long time since I played a Tony Hawk game. 3 plus 4? Yeah.
Hello, this is Christian Elverdam from IO Interactive. We are bringing our flagship title, Hitman World of Assassination,
The
to
blue
Nintendo
cartridge
Switch 2.
for the N64. I remember that as well. I still
As the
have
best
mine.
assassin in the trade, Agent 47 does everything he can to accomplish his mission. And how each mission progresses will vary depending on the player's imagination. Our ever-expanding game will release on the same day as Switch 2. Plus, we are excited to bring another familiar agent to the platform.
Is it going to be like John Wick or something? It's going to be Bond? Yeah, it looks like a Bond thing, right? Yeah, definitely.
James Bond. The
I mean,
world's
that's
favorite
cool,
spy is
right?
coming to Nintendo Switch 2, so
As like a
stay tuned.
reskin for Hitman, like, you know, just like a character swap. That's cool.
The story of light and shadow that never fades is reborn. Bravely Default returns, remastered in high definition. Featuring the Brave and Default commands that help you control the flow of turn-based battles. Change and customize jobs to build out your very own party. Enjoy your adventure with upgraded features and enhancements. And all new minigames with unique ways to play. Square Enix presents the classic fantasy RPG, Bravely Default Flying Fairy HD Remaster. Set foot in Luxembourg as a warrior of light once more.
Nice. Do you guys know that game? Is that a cool, like, OG
我
franchise
々
or
がお
something?
送りするタイトルは「龍が如くゼロ誓いの場所ディレクターズカット」です。1988年東京と大阪2つの歓楽街を舞台に土地を巡る争奪戦が勃発します。伝説の始まりを追加シーンとともにお楽しみください。
Did any of you guys play the Yakuza pirate game that just came out? It looked really funny. I haven't played any of these games though. They always look fun though. They're like the new Saints Row. Is that like accurate? Just like a goofy open world, like kind of not serious game. Just like good old fashioned silly fun with like a slightly mature theme.
When the Zonai, who descended from the heavens,
Oh boy.
hands with the Hylians,
Is this going to be a new Hyrule Warriors game?
their union led to a great and prosperous kingdom. But in time, a terrible evil arose.
Is my audio okay now?
A war was fought to vanquish this evil, one which future generations would call the Imprisoning War.
Perhaps
Is that better?
you truly have traveled back in time.
So that's Hyrule Castle? Then that must mean this really is the past.
Oh yeah, this is Hyrule Warriors, isn't it? Oh yeah. People were suggesting they had this in the ready to go. Nice. I fell down. Ouch. We got a new Hyrule Warriors announcement.
It's being developed by Koei Tecmo Games, with support from Nintendo. We hope you're looking forward to the untold story of the Imprisoning War, which took place in Hyrule long ago.
And now, some
Oh,
news
no
about
launch.
Nintendo Switch
No launch
Online.
date.
You can continue to enjoy Nintendo Switch Online on Switch 2.
Good.
And with Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack, you can enjoy a new membership benefit exclusively on Switch 2.
Okay.
Please take a look at this.
Come on, GameCube. GameCube's got to show up, right? Yes.
Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack will be getting a new classic game library exclusive to Nintendo Switch 2.
All right. I want Animal
Nintendo
Crossing. I want
GameCube,
Wind Waker.
originally
I want
released
Twilight
in
Princess.
2001. Here are the titles that will be available at launch.
Wind Waker.
A Legend of Zelda game that looks
Bam.
like a cartoon come to life through cell shading.
Awesome.
Controlling the wind using a mysterious baton, Link sets sail on an adventure across the Great Sea.
I want Mario
The Legend of
Sunshine,
Zelda,
obviously.
The Wind Waker. Transcending history and the world. A tale of souls and swords eternally retold.
Soul
In
Calibur.
this 3D
That's cool.
weapons-based fighting game, each fighter comes equipped with a different weapon. And Link from the Legend of Zelda series enters the fray. Soul Calibur 2. Experience a world
F-Zero
of white-knuckle
GX,
racing
nice.
at speeds over 2,000 kilometers per hour. 30 machines will put it
F-Zero
all on the
GX
line
was
in
excellent.
death-defying races. Featuring the series' first machine customization and story mode, get ready to experience F-Zero GX. In games that support multiplayer, up to 4 can play together locally or online.
Cool.
Enjoy these classic games with clearer image quality and higher resolution than the original releases.
Nice.
You can also check the controls for each title and customize them to your liking.
Good.
More titles will be added in the future.
Sunshine, Fire Emblem, Luigi's Mansion. Oh, I missed the last one.
GameCube, Nintendo Classics, the Switch 2 exclusive game library coming to Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack launches the same day as
I
the
didn't see
hardware's
Animal
release.
Crossing though, or Twilight
And
Princess.
a dedicated controller designed after the original GameCube controller will also be released. It can
Pokemon
connect
Coliseum,
wirelessly
that's cool.
and also has a C button to quickly access game chat.
Cool. I wonder if they're gonna
The
update all
Nintendo
those
GameCube
controllers.
Controller, exclusively available for Nintendo Switch Online members, will also be available the same day as Nintendo Switch 2.
Cool.
Whether you're familiar with the games or haven't played them before, we hope you're looking forward to Nintendo GameCube. Nintendo
Yes.
Classics.
GameCube deserves to be on the Virtual
You
Console.
can continue to play select games from the systems shown here on Nintendo Switch 2. Okay, let's see some more games from our publishing and development partners.
More third-party games. Is this the Undertale sequel? Deltarune?
Hi, I'm Randy from Gearbox. Borderlands 4.
What are the odds that Silk Song shows up?
Borderlands is back.
The copium for Silk Song is so strong.
With wild enemies and outrageous weapons.
It may,
Already the most
you know.
ambitious Borderlands game we've ever made. Borderlands 4 will launch in 2025. We'll be sharing a lot of the game in the months ahead. And
Look at this guy's
there's more from
jacket.
2K on the way.
Hi, I'm Dennis Shirk from Firaxis Games. We're releasing a Nintendo Switch 2 edition of Sid Meier's Civilization 7.
It's likely his Kingdom
Civ
Hearts
7
4
will
news.
establish an empire and guide your people throughout the ages of history. With the new mouse controls, players can enjoy a more intuitive gameplay experience. Civ 7 launches on the same day as Switch 2. And if you already own the Nintendo Switch version, you can experience mouse controls on Switch 2 by purchasing the upgrade. And we have even more news from 2K.
Hi, I'm Lionel Jinks.
And I'm Ben Bishop.
Our final announcement for today is that WWE 2K is coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
Plus NBA 2K as well.
We can't wait to see you in the ring.
And on the court.
I don't play those games.
By this old tattered man. Off they went, armed with nothing but youthful enthusiasm and a profound lack of preparation. Boom! Terrible at steering a raft. Let's slay some trees.
We're punching trees.
Nailed it! Hook, line, and sinker.
Uh-oh.
Tastes amazing, doesn't it? Really have started to master this survival thing. Next stop, the top. Ha! Nicely done.
It looks like it
I think
froze.
that's everything. Let's set sail. This time, for home.
Hi, I'm
Do we
Dave Brooks from
refresh?
Dodgeball. Let's look at Enter the Gungeon 2. Dodge countless bullets and aim for the Gungeon's depths in our roguelike shooter sequel.
It's frozen for
Now
everyone.
reloaded in a new 3D art style. You can expect some fan favorite elements to return. We're still working on the game, and we're excited to share more with you in the future.
Come on, you guys. They're breaking the internet right now.
All you will find just followed.
Hey, Orly, welcome. We're watching Nintendo. Oh, here we go. Yeah, they're breaking the internet with this. The later it gets, the more dangerous it is, right? People are waking up.
Hello, my name is Adam Badowski from CD Projekt Red. We are delighted to bring the immersive world of the dark future to Nintendo players for the first time.
They're still fumbling the bag right now. What's going on?
Cyberpunk 2077 is an open-world action-adventure RPG set in Night City. Thanks to Nintendo Switch 2, you can transport yourself to the city of dreams at home or on the go. Get ready to meet unforgettable characters and discover engaging when Cyberpunk 2077
スクエアエニックスの浜口です。スクエアエニックスの浜口です。任天堂スイッチ2でファイナルファンタジー7リメイクインターグレードを発売いたします。本作はミッドガル脱出までを描いた3部作シリーズの
We're having a delay on the video.
再創作された新しい FF7 を体験いただきます。 スイッチ2で展開する FF7 リメイクシリーズにぜひご期待ください。
There it is. There it is. Okay, we're back. Hollow Knight Silksong 2025. Yes! Let's go! Hollow Knight Silksong showed up. Wow. Wow, you guys. Biggest announcement of the day. Wow, everyone's gonna lose their mind that they did that. How is it there was no presentation? Just a little footage we already had of her skipping around? The audio is still delayed, but it always has kind of been like that, huh? Yeah, we need, I mean, they gotta do a, they're not gonna shadow drop Silksong, right? After 7 years or whatever. It deserves a big to-do, you know? I want to see, okay, so at the end we're expecting one more like Nintendo announcement, right? A Nintendo game, because they've only shown us Mario Kart and then some enhanced Switch 1 games. They got to show us another new Nintendo game, right? They got to, right? At least tease Mario for Christmas or something.
We've shown a lot of games so far.
Yeah,
the next
you
game
have.
will be the last from our publishing and development partners.
Okay, but I want to see like your stuff, Nintendo.
WOOXY just subscribed.
Wooksy, thank you for the sub. Welcome.
I give you my blood.
Okay.
I give you my life.
It's very kind of you.
Turn a wheel and transport him to a night of moonlight, to humanity's very dusk.
Ooh. Gonna get that checked out. What is that? From Software. Is it the one? Is it the From Software game? I don't know. You guys got to tell me. Which one is this? It does look like Bloodborne, doesn't it? But I don't know my From Software games as well as, like, most people do.
Carrier of blood.
Dinosaurs, confirmed.
The moon tears will flow for one, and one alone.
That guy's in his underwear. The Dusk Bloods. Is that new? He's in his jammies. Yeah, he was. $2026. Only on Nintendo Switch 2. What do you guys think of that, huh?
What you just saw was a brand new game by From Software. We'll be publishing a creator's voice article where the game's director, Hidetaka Miyazaki, will share more details about the game. So please check it out when it's available.
All right.
That's all from our publishing and development partners.
Yeah, great.
We'd like to thank the developers who appeared today, as well as our publishing and development partners who prepared footage for this presentation. In addition to what you saw today, our partners are working on many games coming to Nintendo Switch 2. We'll showcase more games in the future, so we hope you're looking forward to it. Next, please take a look at this.
Is this Mario? Kirby? Is it gonna be Kirby or like Smash or something? It's a full-blown Kirby. Kirby Air Riders. Oh no. I dismissed the ad. Did I just dismiss the notification? I'm so sorry, guys, if you guys got stuck in an ad.
Kirby Air Ride, which originally released on the Nintendo GameCube system over 20 years ago, is getting a brand new game. We hope you're looking forward to Kirby Air Riders, directed by Masahiro Sakurai. Next is our last trailer for today. Please take a look.
What is this? Donkey Kong? Yup. That's cool. A full-blown 3D Donkey Kong. Man, it's been a long time. Destructible environments. DK got the Odyssey treatment. Yeah, it's been a long time since we've had a... Oh, look, and he's got his, like, movie design. Donkey Kong Bonanza. It's a good name for Donkey Kong. Summer. So we don't know the Christmas game.
3D platforming action game starring Donkey Kong, called Donkey Kong Bonanza.
Cool.
With incredible strength, smash through enemies, walls, the ground, and just about everything as you demolish your way through a massive underground world.
Fully destructible environments is cool.
We hope you're looking forward to it.
Thank you for watching so far.
To recap, Nintendo Switch 2 launches on June 5th.
Okay.
Finally, here are the hardware options that will be available at launch. We'll
Pricing.
release Nintendo Switch 2, as well as a bundle that includes a digital version of Mario Kart World.
Okay.
For more details, please check the official Nintendo Switch 2 website, which goes live later today.
What?
We've covered a lot of information.
That's not a good
that's
sign.
all we have to share for today.
You'll have to wait just a bit longer for launch. We are very much looking forward to everyone being able to experience Nintendo Switch.
If they're
2.
not saying the pricing, that's not a good sign.
Thank you very much.
Yes, thank you guys very much. But are we still snapping though? Okay. Thank you for watching. Huh. Oh, you guys, we did it. The Switch 2 is real. And we just found out a bunch of stuff about it. No price. No. Yeah, Pele is she's very active, like in the morning. So she's whistling and having a good time. Silk Song might be my favorite. Might be my favorite thing in the whole. Like the 3 seconds of Silk Song just saying 2025 might be my favorite part. No, the hardware looks great. We knew it looked great already. They're saying 4K, which I can only assume still, I guess cynically, that means like up-resing, which is fine. I don't care. Like, I don't need my Mario games to be in 4K. I don't know why everyone makes such a big deal about it. Like, as long as they're like high definition and the frame rate is, good, as long as we're pushing above like the old standards, Nintendo games don't need to be like 4K 60 or whatever. They can be less than that and still look amazing. And that's always kind of been the case. Nintendo doesn't need to play that game. Where we saw all the mouse controls stuff demoed, which is going to be great for indies. Like I said, like all the Steam indies that are awesome on PC are also great for the Switch. I think the next best thing besides Nintendo first-party hardware or software you get for Nintendo are like the indie game scene. Indies are awesome on the Switch. So mouse controls for that is a game changer. It's going to make indies on the Switch even better. Open world Mario Kart, kick ass. That's going to be super fun. I can't wait to play that with Lily. Rejoice. It's been like a decade. We got a new Mario Kart, and it'll be fun. No Mario Paint. Yeah, you know what? I wouldn't put past Nintendo doing something like that. You know what I mean? But obviously they had bigger fish to fry for the launch. But like Nintendo would do something like bring back Mario Paint for the for the mouse controls, you know. They showed off the camera hardware, which is like cool, but like not, I don't think was super high on anyone's wish list. You know what I mean? Our surprise game was Donkey Kong Bonanza, so a big 3D Donkey Kong game, which is great. Was that Super Mario Sunshine? We did get, they did show Super Mario Sunshine will be on the GameCube Virtual Console, which was another win. We're getting GameCube games and the GameCube controller on the Virtual Console, which is awesome. And that was kind of leaked. We knew the controller was being developed, so that was to be expected. We did see the new Pro controller, which had paddles, which is very extra for Nintendo, I feel. I'm happy about that. No Animal Crossing, but to be honest, I didn't expect it. If they showed off anything from the next Animal Crossing, it was going to be the lightest of teases anyway, because I don't expect that game for a year or two. You know, Animal Crossing sold well. It came out during the pandemic. It was very timely. Everyone knows that. But the benefit of that is that it introduced a ton of people who never would have played that game to that game. And everyone kind of fell in love with it, which makes me happy and means that the next one should be just absolutely awesome. And more people will be into it. Like the player base for Animal Crossing just blew up. So I'm sure the next one's going to be great, but they want a big Switch 2 player base before they put that out. They didn't show off the Christmas game, so we don't know what the big Christmas title will be, aside from like the Pokemon game, right? Which usually comes out around Christmas, don't they? They're like late fall releases typically. I think that'll probably end up being Mario, because Nintendo has never released a system without a standalone Mario title, like a tentpole Mario game, like either at launch or around the corner. So I think whatever their next presentation is, we'll see the Christmas game, and I bet that's going to be Mario. They spent a little bit too much time showing off third-party stuff, but I think that's Nintendo kind of responding to the criticism that Nintendo's can't play the third-party games as well as the other consoles. And I wish Nintendo didn't care. You know what I mean? Like they used to not care about stuff like that, but now it seems like they care more.
Ju Anfenner is following us. Better pick up the pace.
Wanfenner, thank you for the follow. Thank you. Welcome. So yeah, what else? I mean, Silksong 2025. I knew it. I did call that it was going to be 2025. I did not expect it to be confirmed here, but I'll take it. I will take it. I really want to play Hollow Knight on stream. For people in my community who don't know it, if there is anyone in the community who doesn't know it, just so that it's clear that when Silksong comes out, we're mainlining Silksong immediately. That is one of my like top wish listed games for years now. So I'm very excited that Silksong is this year. I had a feeling it might be. Just because everyone kind of knows it's kind of overcooked. They've had it in the oven for a long time. It should be ready. I I do expect it this year. I don't think it'll get pushed any further. Let's see, what else? There was that weird pack-in game that's not a pack-in game. They were like, you can buy this, and it didn't look like anything people are gonna be crazy interested in buying. That like, let's walk around the system and like read signs thing. That's it. It seems to me like that should have just came with the game so that you could learn it, like a little like tech demo, learn about the system type thing. I don't understand why Nintendo would sell that instead of just give it to us. Hey.
It's raining bits. Hallelujah. Queen gay fish, it's raining 300 bits.
It's raining bits. Hallelujah. Thank you, Queen Gay Fish. Thank you so much for 300 bits. It's very generous. That game is not going to sell. Yeah, I don't expect the... Yeah, let me buy the instruction manual game. I know. That was like the strangest announcement, I think, of the whole thing. And again, if that was the pack-in game, I would have checked. I would have done it. You know what I mean? I would have got the Switch. We would have popped it in. We would have walked around and had a good time poking around the silly little Switch like mall that they made. I mean, if they sell, it's got to be a cheap game, right? Like what do you think that they would charge for something like that? $10? Like 20 if they're being really greedy? I have no idea. I wonder why they thought people would be interested in that. It's the strangest thing. Yeah, it was the weirdest call of the day, that thing. Should have been free like the Astro for PS5. Dude, Astrobot was incredible. It was so good they made an entire flagship game out of it. It was like one of the only things I did with my PlayStation 5 was play through the Astrobot demo, and it was awesome. Lily loved it. We played it for like a week. It was so good. And would have cost way more in development than that. So that was a weird call, Nintendo. Very strange. But you know, sometimes Nintendo does weird stuff. That's part of their charm, I guess. We saw that there's going to be a new Hyrule Warriors game. I haven't played that series in a very long time. Back when it was, I don't know, in the back before that series did the Zelda like reskins. I did play it back in the day, and they were cool, like, you know, the kind of like big army fights and stuff. But I haven't played the Zelda ones. The Zelda like improved versions of like Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, it didn't seem like there was that much there to charge. I hope that those like upgrade packs are cheap. I mean, I'll probably upgrade my Zelda games just anyway, just to kind of, I don't know, just because like with Zelda stuff, I just kind of give them money, right? But I wasn't really sold on that being like a paid upgrade value. The Kirby game with like a whole new area, that's cool. And actually, I keep thinking I should pick up the full-blown Kirby game to play with Lily, because I'm sure she'd really love it. And what else got an upgrade? There was the Zelda games, there was the Kirby game, oh, and Mario Party, which I think will definitely upgrade because we did play that a lot. Hello, everyone. My boy Riku, finally got to see you live. Sorry I arrived late, though. That's okay. Welcome, welcome. Thanks for joining. Is it Wanfaner? Your name's a tough one. But yeah, welcome. Welcome to Nintendo Day. Oh, man, you guys. What else? we got a much better look at the hardware. Nintendo is going to have a more in-depth like game chat and social features, which is great. Did they name what the C button stood for, or did they just show us what it did and then not call it anything? Did I miss that? Chat. It just stands for chat? Did they say that specifically? Or were they just showing chat features? Because I would think that they'd make kind of a bigger deal over... They never officially said, yeah, isn't that strange? How they didn't, like, brand it somehow? I really expected, like, a big push for whatever that new features branding was going to be. And I think everyone thought it was going to be chat related, but... And there was some cool, interesting, like, game chat features. You know, incorporating the camera and stuff, but I kind of just figured it would be, they'd make more to do over, you know, a kind of multi-featured, like, branding push for the button. I also don't want to show my mug to people I'm playing with. Yeah, but they did show, like, that there was, like, an avatar option, which I think is probably what a lot of people are going to use on Nintendo, right? Like, you'll pick your favorite little Nintendo mob or character, and then everyone will hear you, and you'll have your like your avatar, which I think is cool. I think that's kind of like perfect. Yeah. Yeah, it's like the Nintendo emojis, yeah. So yeah, the third-party games, like there was the big FromSoft, like original FromSoft game that's coming, they said exclusively to Nintendo. I'm sure people are having a day over that. Again, I don't play a lot of the FromSoft games, the Souls-like genre and stuff. I've only I played Bloodborne a little bit. I didn't have the patience to master it, but I didn't play it when it was new. I got to it kind of late. I think I got it when they gave it away on the PS4, like as part of the PlayStation Plus thing. I think if I remember correctly, I think they gave away Bloodborne at one point, and that's when I played it. And I just kind of wasn't in the mood to like sit down and really grind it out. I wish they also brought back the Nintendo 64 and the SNES. What do you mean? That stuff's all in the Virtual Console. We got a lot of that stuff still. That's how I got into Hollow Knight. BioRoxys, me too. When the PlayStation 4 gave away Hollow Knight, it was on my radar, but it was one of those games that I just didn't buy, but I had heard about. I heard it was great and was like, oh yeah, cool. And then Nintendo gave it to me, or PlayStation gave it to me, and I was like, oh, I guess I'll check this out. And I just fell in love with Hollow Knight. I've played through Hollow Knight twice. And then in my last playthrough, I did get all the way to the like end game where you're just like boss rushing and stuff, but I'm not like that good at the game. I couldn't get very far in that area, but it is such a satisfying game to play.
Don't look now, but Sunny Novus is following us.
Han McKinley, welcome. Sunny Novus, welcome. Thank you guys for the follow. So yeah, I think this announcement was cool. It was good. The Mario Kart is obviously, I think, the star of the show, and that was kind of right in the beginning. We did get the surprise Silksong announcement. So for me, that's a big highlight. And then we got the Donkey Kong game at the end, which I think everyone was expecting Mario, but I'll take Donkey Kong. It's been even longer since we've had a cool Donkey Kong game to play. And I think we'll end up seeing Mario around the holiday. Are you still guessing it's going to be 400? I hope it's going to be 400. They said they're going to pack in Mario Kart, so that might make it 450 or something. And they want to sell the launch game, packed in and get that extra bundle money. But like, fine, whatever. It's not like you're going to buy the system without buying a game anyway, so I don't mind the pack-in. And I on Nintendo now, I'm all digital. I do just play the games digitally, just because, like I said, I like to just, when I travel, I like to grab my Switch and nothing else, and just have all my stuff with me. So for convenience purposes, on Nintendo, I am now fully digital. So 450 could be worse. I mean, it might be worse. We'll find out. The fact that they didn't just announce pricing today at this announcement is not a great sign that it's not worse. But again, we'll see. Sometimes like all these companies can push it, right? They can all be a little greedier than we'd like. So, and Nintendo's riding high off the Switch. The Switch was, still sells really well, and it had an excellent, sales record on its life cycle. It was sold like crazy for Nintendo. I mean, after the Wii U, Nintendo turned it around big time with the Switch. So, So I'm looking forward to more stuff. You know what I mean? I'm sure we're going to get at least a few more first-party game announcements over the next few months. And Nintendo will probably fall back into their cadence of like a Nintendo game every month, which is something they've been doing with Switch for a long time. It'll still be a day one purchase for me. Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, I'm not passing up the Nintendo Switch 2 on day one over like $50 or whatever. It's not a game breaker for me, and I know that I'm lucky to say something like that. But it's one of those things where like the amount of entertainment I get out of my Nintendo over the next 5 to 8 years is valuable to me. I do love my Nintendos. Oh, we have a hype train going. And we have Kingdom Legends gifted a sub. Thank you. And Lukawoo gifted a sub as well. Thank you. Thank you guys so much for being generous. We're 25% of the way to our next sub goal, whatever that is. And that's great. We got a hype train going. Are you guys hyped for Switch 2? What did you guys think? In general. I hope they add more GameCube games. They will. I mean, without a doubt, we will get more GameCube games in the Virtual Console. This is just a launch lineup. I am disappointed that Animal Crossing, the original Animal Crossing, was not in this lineup. I am confident that it will be there eventually. I kind of expected them to put the original Animal Crossing in the GameCube Virtual Console to hold over Animal Crossing people for another year, Honestly, I want to finally get a Switch so I could use it on the TV. I only got a Switch Lite. The charge is not great. Yeah, I got Lily a Switch Lite. So that was like, because in my mind, it was like her first thing should be like a Game Boy, something that she could play in the car and stuff. And it's been great. I think that moving forward, because I always have a Switch and Shauna always has her own Switch. And I think I'd end up buying this generation Lily like a full-size Switch 2, because like for example, I bought her the Princess Peach game, Princess Peach Showtime. She was really excited about it, and I got it for her when that game launched. But then she like she would get stuck with it or whatever, and I didn't want to play it on the handheld with her. I kind of wished I could have just like docked it and played it with her on the TV, and I would have played it with her more. So I'm probably going to go like full-size Switch 2s for the family, so that everyone's system can be docked. And then we have the option to play it together, and I don't have to buy everything on my Switch, and then also for Lily or whatever else. And now with the game sharing, actually, that problem is kind of solved doubly for me. I still highly recommend playing 3DS nowadays too. Too many good games. Yeah, people were kind of hoping for a second screen accessory and maybe a 3DS to the Virtual Console, which may still be a thing, but I definitely considered that like a big stretch goal for the announcement. Are you going to watch the Treehouse streams tomorrow and Friday to see the game deep dives? I'll probably check them out, yeah. I don't think that I'm going to like live stream them or that I need to be there for them, all day or whatever. But like I'll check them out for sure. And most likely I'll probably just, pop onto to YouTube and see highlights and stuff of what was covered. Unless they kind of slip out more announcements and stuff, which they might. So I don't think that there's pre-orders or anything up, but it's probably worth checking, right? Let's see. Hype train complete at level 1. That's what we had, a little hype train. We had a bit of hype, and that's okay. BioAlpha, not gonna lie, I don't like the paid upgrade, but Duskborn, bro, I'm excited for that. I hope y'all are doing well. First time chatter, thank you, BioAlpha. Yeah, I think the paid upgrade system seemed a little greedy, especially some of those, like I said, the Zelda paid upgrades didn't seem all that worth it, really. It of course depends on, I mean, they should be free, honestly, but if the paid upgrade is like a full-blown the cost of a DLC, then that's going to be kind of ridiculous. And I think the sales of those upgrades will reflect that, honestly. I mean, they kind of are pushing it a little bit with that. You guys, I don't think that there's... I'm checking, like, Best Buy really quick. And there doesn't seem to be anything on Best Buy for pre-orders and stuff. I think they would have said pre-order now if it was up. So I think we're safe, at least for a moment. The DLC no one asked for, yeah. Yeah, it was a little greedy. Again, I think the Mario Party, like paying for a nice upgrade to Mario Party, that seemed okay. And then adding an entire area to the Kirby game, that seems cool. Like things like that, I think are worth it. If they're going to add some content, like a DLC, I don't mind. But, like adding mobile features to Zelda, like, I want to say who cares, It pains me a bit to say it, but there it is. What's up, Soap? They just want more money. Yeah, well, as all companies do. Nintendo is a company that wants money. But they're usually pretty good about giving you value for your money. I think the Switch has been an amazing value this console generation, maybe the best value this console generation for the money. You know, I don't expect a company like Nintendo to not want money. But like I said, when they get greedy, people usually will let them know by by snubbing them on things like that. So it's okay. I do like Game Share. Yeah, I think Game Share is going to be a big win for parents and who have kids with systems, like gamer parents who where there's multiple systems in the house. I think that's a big win. So a boycott. No, we're not boycotting Nintendo Kingdom Legend. Stop it. I think nowadays there's lots of families, like gamer families like mine, where the parents play games and the kids play games, and the game sharing and stuff are going to be. I'm kidding. I know you're kidding. The game sharing is going to be a big win for game families. And that's nice to see. And also, I think the game chat stuff, I think they did it in a very Nintendo way, and I'm happy about that. So I think, honestly, Mario Kart World, sick. Open world Mario Kart, I'm here for that. That's going to be really fun. And it's going to be cool to just like drive around the map and stuff, like in like a free mode, right? And I'm sure there's tons of little Easter eggs and hidden areas in the world and things like that. I will guarantee you that they're doing stuff like that. So that'll be fun. First time chatter. Not Roxas. Hello. What's up? Welcome. Thanks for chatting. All right, you guys. I think we're going to call it, right? Like, this was just our Nintendo stream in the morning. We've discussed. I think the announcement was good. I think it could have been better, but I'm not disappointed in the console or the timing of the console. We still don't know the price. That's a big red flag. But you know, we'll see what Nintendo does. Thank you guys so much for getting up bright and early to come and hang. A bunch of you came in to hang, and I thought we'd have a little stream this morning because it was so early. But I'm happy you guys showed up and hung out while we checked this out together. Thank you guys so much, and I will get to posting this up on the YouTube, so that the late risers can catch it with us. And I'll see you guys maybe later. Maybe I'll let you guys know in the sub club if I'm gonna pop back on later today, and maybe we'll play some more stuff. All right, I gotta see how my day's gonna go. So back to sleep. Yeah, everyone go back to bed. Reset. I'll see you guys. I'll see you guys later. All right. Bye, you guys.